having bought my catamaran in Malaysia, now I take a ridiculously long flight back to the Caribbean to take pickled herring back to Florida to sell it. Just checked out with the Navy, Immigration, and the Harbor Master. So now we are on our way to the Bahamas. Let's go. So I just went to pull the anchor up and then I realized, hey, we're on a mooring, so I don't have to do any of that. Just gonna untie one rope. That's awesome. Oh, so nice being on a mooring sometimes. Okay, hopefully it comes off clean. This one here. Oh, darn, they're all twisted. This is gonna be annoying. Why is it gonna be like this? Got it. I kind of get the vibe that Luperon is a place where people's cruising dreams go to die, or at least the reality is starting to sink in, and they just get stuck here. We're sailing! Alright, the waves are looking a little bit rough out here, but at least they'll be kind of going down a little bit once we can turn. I think we're just going to use the jib today, since we're going to be going on a broad reach. No sense making the wind vane work any harder than it has to. That's going to get us going probably 4 knots, 4 or 5. Okay, just be a little bit more biased this direction. There we go. So the port we're leaving again is Luperon in Dominican Republic, kind of on the north coast there. And we're going to be sailing through the Caribbean, some sort of route through the Caribbean. I'm not really sure which we'll take. We might go check in there, or just continue on if the weather's good to see how far we can get. A lot of shallow water. I'm not super comfortable with that. All right, we're on course now. A little bit rolly today. We're looking at about 130 nautical miles to Great Inagua Island. I might just go all the way to the Exumas. We'll see how we feel. I got plenty of food and water now. And there's really good wind for the next few days, so might as well just get some miles in. Oh, now we're off course. Hand steer for a bit. These waves are playing with us. On. The wave just got in my boat and it's got wet in here. This is horrible. The autopilot is so noisy. Where are these waves coming from? I don't even see any. It's time to try the wind vane again. I'm sick of this thing. We've been flying along all night long. We've averaged 5.2 knots this trip, which is super good. We've got about, wind in the high 20s right now. Waves are a little getting a little big, a little rolly. Now the wind vane steering, that's good. I don't know, I had trouble with it yesterday, so I just put the autopilot on and I never felt like putting it back to wind vane, but now the wind vane's good, so that's a lot quieter. I'm done, I don't know, 100 miles so far. And I think I'm gonna go all the way to the Exumas. I don't know, maybe we'll stop for an hour on the Great Inagua Island. So we're coming up on Little Inagua Island, and I gotta make a decision which way I wanna go. Originally I was thinking about going towards the Exumas. I had heard good things about them, but looking at the way the cuts are, I'm not sure how I get back south, because I want to go to the Florida Keys and then Fort Myers eventually. And if like, looks like there are some cuts, but a lot of them have like 4 foot is like the minimum, and I feel like I'll just be barely touching the bottom. I'm not real confident about the charts over here, so without some local knowledge, I think I'll probably just stay on the south side of the Exumas and then kind of skip it. So I think we'll stop at this little island here and maybe do a little wing foiling, stretch our feet, and then we'll just kind of shoot straight over to the Florida Keys and try to go to Ramrod Key, meet up with my friend over there. Oh my gosh, I just wanted to make some eggs and this is turning into a complete disaster. They're all just breaking in the package and there's so much eggshell, I can't get it out. Ah! I'm getting so frustrated! Sun setting on day number 2. We are 10 miles of the islands, can't see them yet. Oh, maybe I can see a little bit of that one. No, not really. But that means we can turn the Starlink on. So that's right there. Starlink works within 12 miles of land, included in your unlimited plan or 50 gig plan, but then you gotta pay extra if you want it to work further than that. It's only like $2 a gigabyte though, so not too bad. It's day number 3 and the wind is dying a little bit because this wall just came through and making the sails flap around. And that's annoying. That's annoying to me when they do that. I don't like the noise it makes. I don't like the rolling motion of the boat. And the sun is just coming up. And now we're doing like 3 knots. There's the sail. It's making noise. Stop it. Stop it, sail. I'm getting wet in the rain. And see, we're rolling back and forth, and there's a little rainbow. That's what's going on. It's very damp. It's damp everywhere. Dampness has prevailed. Oh, the wind's picking up a little now. Okay, I'm going down below. I'm tired of getting wet. Land ho! Lighthouse over there. That's the land. I am going to anchor for a little bit so I can swim and go to the beach and go for maybe a wing foil session for a few hours, maybe make some lunch. The winds are getting real steep around this island. They're starting to break a little bit. Some of them were. Alright, I just dropped the anchor here by the lighthouse. There's only 2 other boats, 1 and 2. Oh, there's a 3rd one actually. Now he just came back there. Oh man, this water is so clear. And it's the perfect amount of wind for wing foiling with the 4-meter wing. The smaller the wing, the way more fun it is. Oh man, I had a lovely walk on shore for like a couple hours. Had a nice wing foiling session here, and it felt really good to stretch my legs and get some exercise. And now I'm making up some potatoes here, and I then I'm gonna get going. The sun just set. Yeah, so I'm gonna make some dinner and then we'll keep sailing towards Florida. 400, 500 miles to go. Probably maybe we can do another stop at one of the little Bahama islands out here. I just pulled up anchor. It's very dark, there's no moonlight at all. And we're headed northwest. Got to put a few markers on my chart so I wouldn't run into these little coral islands along the way. Gonna have to set timers and anchor alarms, I think. Oh man, I just heard a loud crash. Got my heart rate going so much. I felt like the mast had like broken or something. It was so loud. It was when I pulled the anchor up, a lot of times I just leave the chain sitting on the deck, and then I have to run back to the tiller because we were going to drift into another boat, and then I'll go forward and put the chain away. But I forgot to go back forward and put the chain away, and it was so dark I couldn't see what was sitting out there. So I sailed for about an hour, and then all of a sudden the chain fell over the side and just like waterfalled over the deck. Luckily I only have 30 feet of chain, so it wasn't that big of a deal. And the rope got caught in something. It didn't all come out. But that got me excited. I ran up there real quick to see what was going on. All good. I got the chain back in now. Boat's sailing really nicely. Really great stars out too. Can you see the stars? Maybe not so much tonight. Oh, they're there. A little bit of stars. Boat sailing. Whisker pole. Genoa. That's all we need. A little bit rolly. Not tappy. Maybe this comes better. My jet lag's still bad from Malaysia. I did so good when I was there. I just stuck to sleeping at night and forced myself to stay awake during the day. But then when I'm sailing out here during the day, there's nothing to do, so I just like I can't stay awake and I fall asleep. And then I'm awake. I've been awake every night for the last 3 nights. I had one night where when I got here when I slept, but yeah, when I'm sailing it's really hard to keep a normal sleep schedule, and then it kind of makes me go crazy. I mean, I guess I'm getting enough sleep technically during the day, but today I'm trying to stay awake during the day a little better, but there's just nothing I really want to do. I got a few projects I could work on. I need to sell the boat, so would probably help to clean it up a little bit, fix some wiring problems, just make it a little nicer for the next person. Here's a look at the weather routing prediction. The forecast looks good. I downloaded this weather grid using the Starlink and the app Luck Grid, so it should be a nice strong downwind passage to the Keys, about 3 days, and then another day up to Fort Myers. Had to move the jib to the other side. It annoyed me a little bit. But now we're going in the right direction, so that's good. A lot of water out here. I was looking at the routing and it said the waves might die down actually, which would be awesome if we could keep the wind speed but lose the waves. I think we go behind this reef. And then for the next day, waves are like down to 1 foot. They've been 3 to 5 feet the whole trip. And we got some bigger sets, maybe like 7 feet coming in, like kind of steep last night. And that was every time I almost go to sleep, a big wave set would come in, just like knock stuff off the shelves and rock me back and forth. And I'd be awake and trying to figure out what's going on. I left this clip in because I thought it was funny. Trying to show how hard it is to film yourself doing things on the boat while it's rolling this much. Just trying to make some dinner. Alright, so I got the orca tablet up to try it out, and really, the level of detail to come in here and anchor, I don't think it's adequate. I mean, considering what you get with Navionics. So I did a quick drone flight before I went for a swim to go to the island, and then I saw this massive shark. It was at least 10 or 15 feet, and one of the biggest ones I've seen. So I think I'm gonna take my wing foil board and use it as a paddle board instead of swim. All right, had a nice swim on shore. Well, I had a nice walk on shore and a very, very short swim. The paddleboard thing worked okay. Now I'm sailing again. The sun just went down. Tiny little sliver of a moon. I got the Genoa pulled out, and there's a fishing boat there. Maybe that's why there was a shark. I'll explain it. It's nighttime. Really weird to be sailing like 50 miles offshore. And the water's like 8 feet deep and you can see the bottom. Very bizarre. Alright, day number 5, another day of hardly any sleep. And the waves have calmed down, which is great. But also the winds have calmed down and we've dropped down to 3 knots, so it is spinnaker time. I get the mainsail up first and then the spinnaker. See if I can get this to go up. I like to put the mainsail up whenever I fly the spinnaker because it kind of blocks the spinnaker from the wind when I raise it and douse it. But I also don't like to use the motor to put the mainsail up, so sometimes it's kind of challenging to get the boat pointed into the wind. Holy smoke, there's a lot of tangles. Why? Why so many tangles? So far on my way. Oh, come on. Got it. Well, it didn't go as planned. We got about 100 million twists in it. I don't know how that happened. I thought I put it away nice last time. Try again. See you again in 15 minutes. All right, 15 minutes of repacking. Let's try again. Get up quick. Oh, spin around. Oh, yeah. Ah, it's twisted again! Darn it! Why is it so twisted? I'm going crazy. Alright, we got it, but I had to lower the tip a little bit, so I hope we can get this back up. Ah, shoot, let me see if I can let this out maybe. Oh my gosh, finally! We're finally flying this thing. Oh, it took so long. Ah, there's a hole in the middle too now. Well, I got some good speed though. 4.9 knots. I don't know why the Orca keeps turning on. I turn it off, it turns back on. And we're doing four knots. That's good. I got an extra knot. We were doing 3, now we're 4. That makes me happy. Had to switch to the noisy autopilot, but whatever. It's sailing okay. I just saw like a speedboat over there. That's kind of unusual to see this far out. It's about 3 days left of sailing to go, I think. So like, I don't know, 300 and something miles left, maybe 400. The 3D printed sheets, miraculously still holding up. ASA, 4 years on the water. Sausage and rice and peppers for lunch today. Maybe a lot of tomato too. Okay, so I just pulled the spinnaker down, and I'd never had this happen before. Actually, maybe I have on the jib once. The spinnaker got stuck on the split ring. I've been trying for like 10 minutes to get it off. I think I gotta cut it. Okay, so I just reached out to Steve of Acorn to Arabella, and he's in Key West. So I've adjusted the course a little bit. I think we can hit it. Also, Doug of SV Seeker is there too, so it'll be a big YouTube meetup. I'm stoked. We should get there tomorrow evening, a little over 24 hours. Eggs and beans and red chilies. All right, been a pretty good day of sailing. Sun just went down, waves are picking up a little bit. I've gotten into the flow of things though, so it's not really bothering me as much as sometimes with just rolling. Had a nice 16 to 17 knots of wind all day, pretty steady. Hasn't really died off. Really nice trade wind kind of conditions, no squalls. Oh, I don't know what day this is, maybe day 6. This has been a long, a long trip from Dominican Republic. I guess I did make 2 little stops for a couple hours, but then mostly just plowing on through. I've got so much food and water, I don't really need to stop for anything. Of course, I ran out of chocolate. Candy. I always do, but that's to be expected on any trip. Oh man, I think we just got into the start of the Gulf Stream. We are flying, and the wind is going with it, so it's kind of calming the seas down. And we're doing like 7 knots. I see 8 every once in a while. This is great. This is great. I wasn't expecting to get into it this early, and it's going with us. Eventually we're gonna have to cross it, and the wind's gonna kind of go maybe against it a little bit as it kind of hooks around, going from Cuba to Florida. But this is good. We might get there even faster than I thought. Ooh, it's 2 a.m. and waves are getting big. I think I gotta stay awake. We're like surfing down waves. We reached 10 knots, 11 knots I think once. We're just surfing down a huge one. The boat's kind of having trouble staying on course a little bit, but we're still doing okay. I don't really want to put away any sail yet. This morning again. It's like we're in a time loop over and over. we're officially in the Gulf Stream now. As long as it doesn't push us too far east, we'll be in good shape. Doesn't appear too strong right now. That's good. And yeah, wind's still pretty nice. I guess the wind's gonna pick up a little bit throughout the day, and we should get in like around midnight tonight. Oh wow, it's another boat out here. Oh, I hate to be going that direction. Amazing. These are like kind of short period, 7-foot waves, and this boat is riding them really well. It also could be because I've been sailing for 6 days now, or 7 days, I don't know. It's been a while. I think I've just gotten used to it now. But either way, it's not bothering me right now. I'm a little sad I have to sell pickled herring, but at least we get to go on one wild sail for our one of the last passages through the Gulf Stream again. It's always so fun sailing in these big steep waves going downwind, just surfing our way through it, doing like 9 knots sometimes. It's awesome. These are the conditions this boat was meant for. She loves it. I like it. I also think the catamaran's gonna be really fun to sail and downwind too. Some Key West up here. I just dropped the anchor in front of Key west. Got a nice close spot. It's about a little after midnight. I really wanted to go to Taco Bell, but it's crazy windy here. I have trouble with the day. Oh, is it worth it? Might be worth it. Taco Bell, yes, yes, Taco Bell. Alright, we're gonna go see Steve of Acorn to Arabella now. And it just started pouring rain. Hey! Steve built this boat in his backyard with trees from his family's property over a number of years. He's got a YouTube channel called Acorn to Arabella documenting it. It was super cool to see it in person. You should check out his channel. And yeah, beautiful boat. And he's teaching himself how to sail too. This is the first sailboat he's ever sailed. So I think it's cool what he's doing. He did all the East Coast so far. All right, so I had a great chat with Steve. Really cool guy. Now I'm gonna sail over and see if I can find Doug on SB Seeker. Apparently he's on the other side of the stereo over here. Wow, there it is. What I seen on YouTube. So Doug also built this boat in his yard over even more years, and his channel is SB Seeker. That's the name of the boat.
Shop. I'm doing plasma cutting and welding today.
Doug's giving me a little tour of his home-built steel boat.
Yeah.
This is the shop to die for, I think, on a boat. Got a 3D printer going.
Grates for the scuppers up there, so I'm tired of dropping my soap on the back deck and it going overboard. So now there's a grate.
Oh, it's brilliant.
That worked out well, so I'm doing a bunch more.
We got the school bus engine.
Yeah, Cummins
diesel.
5.9.
All the self-polishing and the water maker pump back there, maybe?
Yeah, water maker.
Everything accessible. What's that guy over there? Inverters.
Back inverters.
A little CNC action. Got it
That's
all.
Part of the air compressor. I have a scuba
Cargo hold.
Cargo hold with all of my
Dude,
junk.
freaking crates.
Yeah, it's a hardware store.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it's like this is stainless steel wood screws.
Wow.
And plumbing
on.
Oh,
this is your underwater drone thing.
Yeah,
oh.
Yeah. And what's cool is I'm actually gonna steal some of the code for it to make this manta trawl that we're looking at for these researchers. So it has a code that knows how to state. It has an INU and it adds.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's the real CNC.
Yeah, my real lathe and mill.
Wow. Dude, that's serious.
My dragon that died in a bad jive.
Oh no!
He was decapitated.
Victim of sailing.
So there's going to be some changes made for that. And then Betsy's coming on board.
That's great.
I'll tell you what, 3D printers and boats, they kind of go together.
Dude, I'm putting one on my catamaran.
Excellent.
Sure.
Yeah, when you got more room.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll love it.
Dive compressor, welders,
multiple
welders. Got the rack for welding wire.
All my gas tanks.
All the gas.
And all the metal is stored underneath the floors and up here on the rack.
Okay, oh yeah, right.
They're
brilliant.
I still have to do.
And nice. You do the same thing with the floors as I did. Maybe I stole that from you. I got like the.
What's that?
This is like the slats of wood. Like I'm using just deck tiles actually.
We buy them like this.
Yeah.
Is ePay.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just made for. Yeah, it's one of the first things we built. The doors.
Can I do it?
Yeah, it'll work. Well, isn't just about.
Oh, so cool. It's like a submarine.
Yeah. I found them on an auction, but they ended up selling for over $2,000 a piece. So it's like, we'll build our own. Thank you very much.
I mean, then you get something cool like this too.
Yeah. You get up here.
Oh, you got a second companionway.
Yep.
Nice.
Has an elevator in it.
And Doug is hosting researchers on this.
I have, and it's
just
a
recently.
lot of fun. Yeah, we're going to do some more work with.
Get a whole team of them.
Yeah, there's
6 people.
2 of them that were no shit scientists, and the rest of them that they brought on board, citizen scientists, and to help crew with them. It was fantastic. We had a blast last week.
Brilliant.
So, yeah, clean.
I think I started when you were casting propellers. That's why.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, I think I was like in college then.
What's your degree in?
Industrial design.
No kidding, that's great.
Yeah, I never really.
You're building boats.
I was thinking about it. Maybe one day.
Sail too much.
I wanted to sail first, you know.
To be able to reef a sail from crap everywhere now.
It's inside.
To be able to reef a sail from inside.
You can do it all in here.
Yeah. No going out on deck. And Johnny's junk, you just lower it down, it just stacks into a lazy jack.
That's kind of the appeal of the junk. You can reef it at each
It's a
bat.
good old man's boat. So
okay.
I built the old man boat before I'm totally
yeah. Very cool. And he has, and he used the whole school bus when he built the boat, right? You got the windows, you got the leather,
engine. No,
engine.
that's
that's
actually
different.
that's not the vinyl. I did keep it and use it. It covered all the covers for my tools.
Up forward, he had a really big crane, another dinghy, and a massive winch. This thing is like more of a ship than a sailboat. So massive thanks to Doug for showing me aboard his boat. It's called SV Seeker on YouTube. Doug gave me a ride back. Unfortunately, while I was on Doug's boat, my dinghy motor, I must not have tightened it down good enough, and it fell off. And even though Doug drove me all around to look for it, we still couldn't find it. So that was a real bummer. Thanks for watching, and a big thanks for those guys for taking me aboard their boats. Very cool to see that. Again, the channels are Acorn to Arabella and SV Seeker. You want to see the whole build process they did there and where they're sailing now. Very cool stuff. Next video, I will finish my sail up to Fort Myers Beach and sell the boat Pickled Herring, and then get ready to fly back to Malaysia again. So I hope to see you guys then. If you're enjoying the videos or getting something out of them, it's got the Patreon as an option. If you don't want to support it, no worries. I'll see you guys next time.